Hello everyone, and welcome to another video. I know you all like a good geographically challenged scammer, so Annie would like to introduce you to Pool Alex. Hello dear, he said. How are you doing today? I'm fine, but I don't recognise you, said Annie. I just came across your profile, and I was stunned by your posts and the things you like. I'd really love to get to know you already. Oh, okay, said Annie. It sounded as if you thought you knew me. Okay. How's the weather conditions over there? I hope you're having a nice day. Over where? Asked Annie. I am, thanks. If I may ask, where are you from? I live in Shaftesbury in England. Where are you? I'm from Houston, Texas, but currently in Switzerland. So are you happily married with kids? I'm divorced with grown-up twins. What are you doing in Switzerland? I am Drive, marine welder engineer, who specialises in hyperbaric welding, which means the process of welding at elevated pressure, also known as underwater welding, and soon to be retired. I didn't quite understand, said Annie. What are you welding? I mean, I'm a marine engineer, said our man, located in that well-known seaside country of Switzerland. We'll soon be going home soon, so can I ask you a question? Yes. Dear, I would love us to continue our conversation elsewhere. If you don't mind me asking, can you send me your Gmail so I can text you on Hangout or Google Chat? And so they moved to chat. And fair warning, ladies and gentlemen, if you're eating or drinking, now might be a good time to swallow. Before we move to chat, let's just look at the two photos on his Facebook page. Here they are. And I don't think you need to be a rocket scientist to see that that's a photograph taken in front of the Harbour Bridge in Sydney, with the Sydney Opera House in the background. And this one was probably taken somewhere overlooking Sydney Harbour. Over on chat, another member of Team Pool took over. Hello, it's me on Facebook, he said. Hi. How you doing, he asked. Same as I was on Facebook. Why are you welding underwater in Switzerland? I'm fixing some oil pipe underwater. Nice to meet you here, if you don't mind me asking. Okay. Asking what? Said Annie. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have a list of questions or phrases that the scammers use in your head, you can now play your own version of Scammer Bingo. Award yourself 1 point for every question or phrase that you tick off the list. So, can I know more better about ourselves, if you don't mind me asking? He said. I don't know what that means, said Annie. Do you travel a lot with your work? I've always wanted to travel. Not really, he said. I've been here for years now. Both always wanted to travel when I'm done with this job. So if I might ask, where are you from and where do you live? Same place I was living on Facebook. Have you ever been to Australia? Asked Annie. No, not really, he said. Can we start at fresh on here? So if I may ask, where are you from and where do you live? Same place I did on Facebook. You can't be that lazy that you can't tap on the Facebook icon. And what does no, not really mean? I asked if you've been to Australia. The answer should be yes or no. No, said our man. So if I may ask, how old are you? I'm 55. I love that photo on your Facebook page of you on a boat. Where was it taken? In Switzerland, said our man. I'm 59 years old. What are you doing for a living? I work on the checkouts in a supermarket. Where in Switzerland was that photo taken? It looks lovely. In Zurich, Switzerland, he said. What are you doing now? Standing upside down in a vat of whiskey, she said. What are you doing now? Just looking at the boys, working, he said, sending a photograph of some men climbing out of a boat. Oh, you're on a boat right now, said Annie. Yes, said our man. Well, I'm an exciting, thoughtful and compassionate man, with a strong passion for life. I'm optimistic and warm, and see every day as a new beginning to life. That's awesome, said Annie. Are you able to read? Tell me about that boat that you're on right now. I am in a blue-white boat, he said. That's truly awesome, said Annie. What does a blue-white boat do? We have like 2 beds here that we sleep, and the boys hope you're okay. Hope you're having a good time. 2 beds, my goodness, said Annie. Are all blue-white boats the same? What does a blue-white boat do? Yes, he said. It does, yes. Truly awesome. How does it do? Yes. So you're welding pipes underwater on a 2-bedded blue-white boat that does, yes. I don't know what to say. Apart from... Wow! We have some tools here, doing a little job. We repair some pipes in the sea, he said. That's good, Sir Annie. Someone has to do it. I've been through a lot as a man, and have conquered much opposition in life as well, and would love to meet someone who'll understand how being hurt feels, and would love to find an honest relationship. I want the love that's been locked in my heart for so long to be unlocked by that special lady. Fancy that, said Annie. That's also awesome. Life is special, and I like to wake up feeling excited of what the new day brings, even if that means bouncing off the planets. Oh yes, said Annie. Planet bouncing is one of my favourite hobbies. What are your other hobbies? My hobbies? Reading newspapers, watching TV, listening to music, sport, particularly swimming, travelling, religious, Roman Catholic, and my plans for my future is go into investment after my resignation or before retire, find a woman and settle down with my son. What about yours? Planet bouncing and yogic chairlifting, said Annie. What kind of investment will you do if you resign? Like a business, for sure. Like buy a house and donate money to the orphanage. Which orphanage? Asked Annie. Like give money to people who need money, like the poor. That's very altruistic of you. How long have you been in Switzerland? You said you've been there for a long time. For about 15 years now. That's a long time. What does your son do? Do you have grandchildren yet? I keep hoping, but I don't have any yet. I have only one son, schooling in Dubai. His name is Wisdom. I really miss him so much. How old is he? Asked Annie. Why isn't he in Switzerland with you? You have to pay attention to this, ladies and gentlemen. He's 12 years old. I can't work with him because of my job. Well, I will appreciate us being good friends, in sincerity, honesty and trust, although we just knew each other. We can share ideas and discuss about more issues as we talk more about ourselves and... 12 years old, said Annie. Where's his mother? I'm a divorced man with one lonely son. My wife cheated on me with my best friend. Yeah, but why isn't he with his mother? He loves me more than anything. He doesn't like his mum. Did she cheat on you before or after you went to Switzerland? Is that why she cheated? You went to Switzerland and left her behind? Remember, he's been in Switzerland for 15 years. No, she's been cheating on me before I started this job, he said. I'm really trying my best to make my son happy, but I'm also trying to find a perfect woman for my son that will love him and treat him like his own. I really miss my son so much. But you stayed with your wife for a while, or did you leave her to start this job? I left to make my son happy, he said. That's why you went to Switzerland. To work! You aren't making sense, said Annie. I know you work in Switzerland. Did you leave your wife before you went to Switzerland, or did you leave your wife after you went to Switzerland? I left her and went to Switzerland, said our man with a 12-year-old son who's been in Switzerland for 15 years. OK, at last, said Annie. Although we just met, with the step of trust and willingness to begin this friendship, OK, he said. I have no idea what that means, OK, said Annie. By the way, you've forgotten to ask me what my favourite colour is, or what my favourite food is. You probably should ask both of those. To which our man replied, What are your hobbies, interest, lifestyle, religious belief, and plans for life? You already asked my hobbies, said Annie. I'm interested in existential polymorphism. I lead a chaotic bohemian lifestyle. I'm an 11th-day de-Adventist, and I plan to find an intelligent man to have an interesting conversation with. Obviously that last one might be difficult. Can we share pictures if you don't mind? He asked. I have scissors if you want me to cut one, said Annie. Can you send me a picture of you? Are you still there? I was just turning on the oven. My picture's on Facebook. Can you send me a picture of you here? Don't be lazy. Tap on the Facebook icon and go and look. I know. Can you please send me one here, please? Don't be lazy, said Annie. Just tap on the Facebook icon and you'll see it. I know both, he said. Can't you send me a picture of you here, please? Are you talking to so many women that you can't remember which one to look at on Facebook? Otherwise, all you have to do is tap, takes a fraction of a second, go to Facebook, tap on my profile, another fraction of a second, and you'll see my photo. Easy, even a small child can do it. And just FYI, you still haven't asked me what my favourite colour is, or what my favourite food is, and to save you asking, I'm just about to eat, and yes, it will be yummy. What's your favourite food and drink? Favourite food? Burger King and Taco Bell and drink his champagne. I drink occasionally. I drink, but I don't get dunk. Said our man. Obviously. I knew you'd forgotten, said Annie. Fried worm casserole with pickled ant topping. Can you send me a picture of what you're having for dinner? He said. Are you some kind of dickhead? Said Annie. Can you send me a picture of what you're having for dinner? Oh, Annie, you shouldn't have asked. If you send me a picture of your dinner, I'll send you a photo of mine. I can't decide if you're a mature gentleman or a 6-year-old kid. We don't usually get food here. We feed on fish, he said. I haven't eaten for weeks now. That's very sad. We thought the food in Zurich would be good. Guess you'll lose some weight, though. Yes, wish I could eat. I haven't eaten for weeks now. Wish I could get some junk food. Maybe if you log into the Uber Eats app, you could get some delivered, said Annie. There must be a McDonald's or a Pizza Hut or Burger King in Zurich. Like, I don't get access to my account anymore, because some hacked my account. Try Just Eat instead, said Annie, or set up a new account. It's only Uber Eats or Deliveroo. Can you help me out? He said. Give me your address. I can look on Uber Eats and show you what's available in Zurich, said Annie, doing that. I'm sending him a link to Uber Eats in Zurich. It wasn't a dodgy link. It was real. I'm sure there'll be lots you can choose from. Just wish I could get some junk food so I can eat something. I really don't want to die. I'm sure you won't die, said Annie. I'm sure there's lots of junk food in Zurich. If you're really lucky, you might even find something healthy. That's always a possibility. I don't have the money to get it. Just, if you could help me out with $100. You don't have money for a meal, but you can afford to send your son to school in Dubai. That isn't totally believable, really, is it? I haven't paid them. I'll pay them once I've finished this job. Can you help me out? Promise to pay back. No, I can't. Not unless you marry me first, said Annie. I couldn't possibly give money to a man I'm not married to. I will marry you if you give me the key to your heart, he said. Promise to stand by you forever. Will you live long enough to get here and marry me? Asked Annie. I've had a brilliant idea. You remember those boys you were watching working earlier on? Yes, I will, he said. These boys, said Annie, pasting the photo. Next time they come with their boat, ask them to bring you a burger. I'm the boss here, he said. I give them food and pay them once they're done working for me. Maybe you can help me out. Promise to pay you back. If you've got food to give to them, I'm sure they won't mind if you eat a little bit of it yourself. They all look healthy and well fed. Also, if you're in charge of the finances and in charge of buying the food, I'm sure you can buy some food for yourself. Just hop on that Uber Eats site and order something. You'll be fine. Please, just help me out. I can't get access to my account anymore. Oh, you mean you've been on that boat for 15 years and you haven't even learned how to budget for food? That's very sad. Just ask one of those lads to lend you a few francs. No one's want to help. Please, can you help me out? I wonder why they don't, said Annie. All those hunky fellas, and no one will lend you a few francs. Doesn't say a lot about your popularity as the boss. Maybe you need to find another job, if you live long enough. Thanks anyway, both. Can you please help me out? Please! Promise to pay back. Nah, said Annie. Just wait and see if you live long enough to find another job. Bye-bye. Our man took the hint and disappeared. Some scammers just don't have what it takes. I hope this one never does. If you enjoyed this tale, please like it, please share it, please comment down below, please subscribe to my channel. And we now have channel membership. Get loyalty badges, custom emojis, and members-only chat on premieres. And I'll see you again in another video.